Welcome to the Bitcoin Globe, day 1290. Wow, these days are counting down quicker and quicker. And I'm using the Bitcoin block half. You go to bitcoinblockhalf.com and it gives you a countdown until the time of the next Bitcoin halving. I'm not sure how accurate it is, to be honest with you, because it's still showing the price of Bitcoin at 767. Maybe they haven't updated the price on there. But I think the countdown's pretty accurate. So the next drop date will be the 2nd of July, 2020. Wow, that's really close. That's not too far away. I think that's before the next presidential election. So a lot can happen between now and then. And that's what this vlog is all about, is we're counting the days down, bringing you relevant Bitcoin news each day, or Bitcoin thoughts of the day. My Nitrogen Sports is doing pretty well. I have an affiliate code that I share in my videos, and if anybody's interested in betting on sports or esports or blackjack or poker or gambling their Bitcoin, which is extremely risky, and it's probably safer just to save your Bitcoin. But if you're going to do it, try it with my affiliate. I get a little percentage of that. I just looked, and I'm going to make a video showing you how much I've made through that, which is not much, but 0.05 Bitcoin is something that's passive income. And that's something else I would like this channel to do, is just bring you new ideas for creating passive income. So I have my books right now bringing me in passive income, which I can only talk about the Zen Gaming and the Art of Electronic Sports. That one's actually on Amazon. It's getting great reviews. I can't talk about my other books. Those are top secret books, but they're bringing me in passive incomes once they're published. That's passive income for the rest of my life, as long as people still read, which people should read, maybe not. Maybe people will stop reading in the future. If you haven't seen the Bitcoin news today, there is a lot going on from the mainstream news. Mainstream news is really starting to pick up on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's starting to go into the minds of more and more people. I'm just going to read titles of news articles coming out and where they're coming out from, with a little segment here for you. So we have from payments.com, Bitcoin, from store value to value at store. That's an interesting title. I would definitely going to read this article. It says, commodity currency hybrid of two. Where you stand on Bitcoin determines how you use it, which is true. What am I using it for? I'm using it as a store value. I'm using it to find value because I've been able to buy gift cards with my Bitcoin for large discounts. I noticed at a lot of places, people are selling gift cards for, like, let's say, I'm at Chili's and I'm selling a gift card for $50, but the value of the gift card is $60 or $70. So essentially, Chili's is creating their own currency in many different ways, or anybody that's doing that. I noticed at Costco, there's a lot of companies like P.F. Chang's, and they're making these gift cards, but the gift cards are worth more than the actual value of them. Or the value of the gift cards is worth more than the fiat you're trading for it. So you're trading $50 worth of fiat, and you're getting a $60 gift card. That's a really good value. Bitcoin helps me get these gift cards for even cheaper a lot of times, and it's hit and miss sometimes, but I found some good ones like Panera Bread. I was getting 70% off Panera Bread for a while. That was really nice. There was a Whole Foods one where I was getting 70% off Whole Foods. Sadly, those have disappeared, but I do hope they spring back up. I like Whole Foods, and getting 70% off at Whole Foods is a great value for me, and that's what I like about Bitcoin, is finding these values. I also like to bet on UFC. As I think I've already mentioned in this video, I use Nitrogen Sports, never had a problem with them. Not saying you should keep your Bitcoin in there, but it's probably okay to keep a little bit. They have 2FA. They have great support. I've been using them for a long time. Recommend them to anyone that's interested in that side of things, the gambling side of things. It's your Bitcoin. Do whatever you want with them. Continuing on to the headlines of the news articles for Bitcoin. And all I'm doing here is I type Bitcoin into Google, click the news. I already read the first one to you from payments. Now we're on to Forbes. And I actually read this one. It says, on Bitcoin's Tulips and IRS tax compliance. So yeah, there's obviously the tax issues with Bitcoin, which I don't think affects like the person like me who doesn't even have much Bitcoin. That's not really. I'm not sure how that's going to work exactly. Most of my Bitcoin was bought outside the U.S. and I already paid taxes on it. Hopefully, I'm not like triple tax or double tax or anything like that. Optimally, I would just like to keep my value in Bitcoin and not trade it for fiat currency. But sometimes I do have to do that just to pay for things that I can't pay for yet, like gas. I still need to. I did have the Bitcoin Visa card for a while, but that it was a shift card and it did not. I had so many problems with that, and their support is really awful, so I do not recommend that. Um, yeah, this Forbes article is semi-negative towards Bitcoin, but you just get the impression the guy doesn't really comparing Bitcoin to tulips. Yes, I understand the tulip craze, or I haven't read the history of it, but you can't compare tulips to Bitcoin. Um, they're not even in the same league. Can you send a tulip to somebody all the way across the world instantly with no transaction fee? No, it would die before it got there. Bitcoin's a whole different ball game. Just the comparison to tulips, I understand where he's coming from on that. It's this unique new thing that was taking over his currency, creating a new economy. But no, I'm sorry. Bitcoin is not a tulip. It's nothing close. It's way better than any currency that's ever existed. Bitcoin is the best performing currency. It's been the best performing currency of multiple years, and it's probably going to continue that. So the next one, Bitcoin strong year continues to push to $800. We are really close to $800. Whoop-de-doo. I mean, I guess it is a big deal, getting close to that $800 level, but we're still a ways away, and 800 is not that significant. I guess psychologically speaking, it could be. For me, oh yeah, actually the $800 where the Google stock is. I think Google stock is, how much is Google stock? Checking real quick. Google stock is around, it's not working right now, but I think Google stock's around $800 something, and Bitcoin's about to pass that. They've already passed Amazon stock, and Amazon, I'm here in Redlands where they have huge Amazon facilities. I kind of wanted to work for Amazon until I saw the buildings. It's like a prison in some regard. There's no daylight coming in. You're deep in this building, and that just doesn't appeal to me. I like being out in the sunshine as often as possible. So I like doing the Uber. I can turn it on and off when I have. Plus, I have the passive income coming in. It's not much right now, but maybe in the future, if I keep working hard at generating passive income, I could just live off my passive income, which would be great, not having to work for anyone. Yeah, so we'll continue on that journey and see what happens. You can help me out, of course, by using my Uber code, by using my affiliate codes for Coinbase or Nitrogen Sports. Those, of course, help me out. Just liking the video or subscribing to the channel really helps me out. Yeah, so I'm checking out Google stock right now. It's $814. Bitcoin has almost passed the price of Google stock. My ultimate goal for Bitcoin is to pass the stock Berkshire Hathaway, which is $246,000. It actually looks like it's on a drop. I'm checking okay, it's actually been going up for, over time it's been going up pretty steadily since like 1995, but it's definitely at a high point right now. It could crash, who knows, but I don't care if it crashes or doesn't crash. If they're creating value, then it's going to go up. If they're not creating value, then it'll crash. Bitcoin is creating value, so it's going to go up. It's as simple as that. Is Bitcoin more valuable than Berkshire Hathaway stock? In my opinion, it is. It should be worth more than that because it is more valuable, and soon that will adjust to happen. Soon it will pass that. So it's about to pass Google stock. Another article from the Chicago Tribune. He's a Bitcoin trader who snacks on froyo at Cumberland Mining. That's interesting. I'll probably read that because it's a unique title. It came about that all cryptocurrency, let's say Bitcoin activity, was going to happen out of Cumberland Mining. Yeah, so I've never heard anything about that. Layla, come here. What are you doing? Where are you barking? Where are you barking? Where are you barking? This is Layla. She's a really sweet girl. Okay, go play. The next article, a core developer calls the Bitcoin business community entitled. And what's perhaps the most important discussion had between Bitcoin core developers and perhaps the most influential voice in Bitcoin, Roger Ver. Ooh, that'll be interesting. I'll read on that. Maybe I can update you on that. A lot of people have started to patronize Bitcoin, says Nigerian. Ooh, that's interesting too. So there's it's Monday. The Bitcoin news is rolling out. I'm going to have to spend some time delving into these and give you a more updated video. I'll read this last one here. The human impact of Bitcoin's scaling problems. So there's all kinds of scaling problems with Bitcoin, but the value is going up. People are being turned on to Bitcoin and understanding the value of Bitcoin, as have you probably. If you made it this far into Bitcoin, you must on some level understand the value of Bitcoin, or perhaps you're learning more about the value of Bitcoin. That's it for this video on day 1290. I'll probably make a part 2 video today. We'll see. I'm going to delve into the Bitcoin news today, and maybe I can give you guys some updates. Yeah, check out all my links below. Subscribe, like, share the video. Have a great day. Until the next video. Have a great day.